What's up everybody, Brick Sanchez here with another LEGO City update, and today I will be showing you some changes that have been made to the city, as well as our latest addition which will come in the city later in this video, which will be the Daily Bugle set. Now before we go any further, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, turn on notifications and leave a comment on this video. That helps out a lot for the channel. Alright, now let's continue with some changes to the city. As you can see, the first one out here is the light kit for the Ninjago City docks. So that's looking pretty good. We got the entire Ninjago City area here lit up now. And I really love it, all of the special lights or the different colored lights. So very nice, and as you can see from the back side, that's looking pretty cool. Now we still have a lot of cables out there in the back, because I still need to figure out a decent placement for all of these sets, and then I will start drilling the holes and get everything nicely connected underneath the table there. Alright, for the second addition to the city, as I've said in my previous city update, I wanted to remove the harbor from behind me to this new area, which used to be the Asian area. But yeah, I just put it down here pretty randomly now. It's not really final or anything. I've been looking, we got like 2 streets going on down there to enter like the the industrial area or something, but I'm not very sure. As you can see, I've put that little loop down there because some of you might know that I wanted to put another platform there with like a winter village with a train going around, but as you can see, it's a pretty narrow fit, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work out fine or if it's gonna look decent, but I'm gonna check it out, and I might have to cancel the plans for the winter village and just make this like a full-on industrial area. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think about that. Would you rather have like another platform with like the winter village, or would you like to have like all of the police, fire station stuff down here? I'm not really sure what I want myself. So yeah, leave a suggestion about that. Alright, now for another addition or change to the LEGO City or the Hogwarts layout actually, is this Forbidden Forest area down here. Now I really wanted to get like a lot of scenes in there and stuff, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail on this. I would love to save that for a building LEGO Hogwarts build. But yeah, either way, so I've started putting in some little scenes and stuff, and after that I'm gonna start adding in the trees, because you can't have a forest without the trees, obviously. But what I've been doing is I've raised that backside area there a little bit, so it makes up for that windowsill behind it. And I think it looks very good already. It gives it kind of like a new dimension and stuff. So yeah, I really like that. It was pretty parts intensive though. But yeah, I've started making some routes and stuff down there as well. We got the scene with Aragog and the car. We got the scene down there with the centaurs, which are a couple of custom ones that I've created. I will show you that and how I've made them in the other video. And then down here is my Hogsmeade station mock. So yeah, I've put it on Instagram, and so you might have seen it down there. And then we have this little pathway here, which will change, obviously, which leads to the docks and the Hogsmeade village, which will also still have to change with the new sets coming in. And then down here is a little dock, which takes you to like 50 meters further to the Hogwarts boathouse. But either way, I'm not sure if you guys knew it, but underneath the water, underneath these boats, they are like some type of creatures. You can see them down here with a centaur body and a wooden upper body. Another addition in the city is the haunted mansion on the left side, as you can see, and I've said it in my previous update that I was gonna put it down there, which I did at first, but I'm not sure, just with like the entrance to the theme park there, it really didn't quite fit there as well. From the regular view as well, the standard view, which is always from the beach area, if we were looking at it, it just didn't really feel quite right, and I think this looks a lot better. I also think that it fits better with like the English or British style down there, like the Diagon Alley and all of those houses, like the little Hogsmeade station. I think it looks a lot better there, the mansion. So I might not even use it as an attraction anymore, but I was thinking about using it as like Tom Riddle's elderly house, or like where his parents used to live, like that mansion with the caretaker and like the graveyard next to it. So I think I'm gonna place the graveyard on the left side. You can see the old 2004 little build down there as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. I think it looks a lot better from there, and it also adds some height to the left side, where we do not have any very tall, except for Hogwarts, very tall builds. And my intention would be to have the walls or the buildings on the walls to go as high as possible. So yeah. But yeah guys, now it's time to do what we came here to do today, and that is to add in the Daily Bugle set to the city. Now as you can see, I've put in this little lineup of the villains that weren't included in the set and who wish to be. Now the Venom one is included obviously, but like a lot of people have been asking for like a big thick Venom, which would be very awesome. Now I will be placing them in the eventual spot of the Daily Bugle as well. But now let's discuss some possible areas where I could place the Daily Bugle. So the first place that I thought of was right here, where the corner garage is. The only thing that I wasn't sure about is to which side I would put like the signage. So yeah, I was thinking about all the pros and cons for each side. Now let's start off with if it was facing on this side. Then it would be the very first thing you saw when you enter the room. Would be very cool, like a very tall build with the signage immediately readable. And then you would have like the Times Square advertisement on this left side here, curving around this street. So that would make a very cool Times Square build. But then we have the cons as well, which would be that we have a gap down here. So yeah, then of course we have this little Ghostbusters alley down there as well. So that would become like a pretty big alleyway. You could even drive a car to it. That is not really so much of a problem, but then seeing it from the beach area, I'm not sure if it would be nice. And I do not know if like the first building here should be the highest. I always like to have the lowest ones up front and then the higher buildings in the back. So that's why I was thinking about not putting it here. I was thinking about turning it, but then we have like the red stairway down here, which would be the first thing you saw when you enter, which is like not really something I would love to see like at first. So yeah, up until this set was built, actually, I was 100% sure of putting it down here, but now something has completely changed my mind, and it is actually the very very first spot that I thought of putting the Daily Bugle, which is right there where the Sanctum Sanctorum is. But I'm gonna take you guys to the standing hall. All right, so now I'm in the standing hall right behind the Sanctum Sanctorum, and you can probably already spot why it was a problem at first for me to put this set down here. As you can see, the table here is not, or the leftover piece we have here is not 32 by 32, but it's like 24 by 24 here. These are some knockoff plates. As you can see, the street comes until here. So I was thinking about not putting the Daily Bugle in here for that reason, but now that I've come to think of it, I'm just probably gonna let it go over here, probably add in like a little beam underneath there, because I just think it will look the best down here. So if we put it down there with the sign facing me right now, it would also be the first thing you see, but with the majority of the build being hidden by these ones, and then you walk around, you can still, when you come over here, you can see the build. But yeah, either way, enough of me talking about it. I'm gonna put it in here right now. Alright guys, so I've put the Daily Bugle in the position that I was thinking about, and as you can see, it's looking pretty massive, and I'm really loving this set. It can, like, this is the first building that I have that is this tall and this like skyscraper like, and I'm really digging it for any city, anyone out there with a city. I think this will be a great addition to it. It immediately gives it like this very New York type of look here, and I'm also really liking this like Times Square vibe there with all of the screens and stuff curving around there. On that side, that's looking very awesome. Now from this side it looks very good. Now I'm gonna show it to you guys from the beach area. All right, so this is like the standard viewing point from the beach area here. As you can see, it's kind of looking a bit thin out there. So yeah, when you cross over down here, it does look realistic though, you know, you don't have like any city with just one viewing point. So yeah, that's something I always think about as well. But either way, I will turn it around just to see what that looks like, if it looks any better. But I just think that this configuration just makes more sense, especially with those billboards and stuff. And then we will have this like red letter or the red staircases just on this side. I'm not sure if that would look good, and I'm really liking, yeah, but that will be the same if it's changed or not. You can see like we have on the right side we have like the mansion, on the left side we have the borough, and this just pops in between, right between them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But then when you move around, you can still look behind there, of course. But either way, I'm gonna turn it around now. Let's see if that is any better. Okay, so I've turned it 90 degrees, and this is what you see when you enter the room. Now it's a lot less intimidating than it was before, so you don't see the sign and stuff. So I'm not really liking this as much as the previous configuration. I'm really not bothered by the staircases though. Those look pretty okay. Only when you see it from this side, it just looks a bit too much of the red. You know, that's something that should be more like on the side or something. I think the other position, those staircases were just fitted just perfectly. But now let's have a look from the beach side. All right, now from this angle you can see the sign and stuff, but just something doesn't quite feel right to me. It doesn't feel like the building should be faced in this direction, as we don't have any other builds down here and stuff. I think it looked a lot better facing the Ghostbusters HQ, as that's also like a typical New York's city build and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm pretty sure about the previous configuration. I think it does look a lot better. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm just gonna switch it right back now. Alright, so I've put it back the way it was, and I think it looks a lot better. From this side you can see all of the tall, like relatively tall buildings there, and I think it just fits a lot better. And you can come down here, you can see those nice signs like curving around this the side of the build, so I think that just looks a lot better. Also from this side it just looks a lot better to me. Now we do have that thinner facade here facing us with like the spider buggy on it, so facing the beach, so I guess that fits better as well. But yeah, and then from this side, as you can see, we have that little hole there, which is pretty cool as well, which you can tear out. Now we can also, when I'm in the standing hole, I can access like the back and stuff, and now I can also put some people on that little balcony. So I just think now I'm probably gonna get that sign from the back, gonna put it on the side here somewhere. But either way, I think this just looks a lot better, or it does to me. But let me know what you guys think of this. Leave a comment and stuff. Either way, I think this configuration is probably the best, and it will probably also be the best position for it right there. Now I didn't want to try out the other ones because then I had to get like all of the lighting, the USBs out and stuff, and I think it wouldn't look as good right next to this like Egyptian museum and stuff, and also blocking the view from the Ghostbusters. So I think now we get like nicely, we get this stepwise configuration that I was talking about earlier as well. But yeah guys, that was it for today's city update. Now let me know if you've enjoyed this video. If you've watched it till the end, thank you so much. Now be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this Daily Bugle set. Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna put it in your city or not? And let me know what you think of the decisions that I have made in my city now. So yeah guys, thanks a lot for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next video.